Hello, Jack. How are you, my friend? How you doing, Captain? You enjoying it? I hope you do. Best time of your life. Best time of your life. Army. Peacetime. Best time of your life. Oh my goodness. We got our friends here. Ibsy Ibs. And Wookie Wookie. Gavin. And Wookie Wookie says, I graduated on Wednesday. Good for you. Congratulations. Proud of you. Wunderbar. He says, thanks to you, sir. No, you did the work. I was just a catalyst. Gavin, male 26 USA. Wookie says, thanks to you and your advice. My pleasure, Wookie. Now you enjoy it. You got it. You made it. You did it. Al says, hi, Mehran. Hello. Hello, David. On Facebook. And Sid. Hello, Sid. Good to see you. Wonderful. And Al says, Adash, India 25. Thank you for joining us. Sid says, male 31, Estonia. Glad to see you here, Sid. And Ibs says, male 25, UK. And he has his story. You will be the first one we'll deal with, but let me say hello to everyone who's here first. Luana Kiki says, Mehran, how do you do? Hello, Luana. Good to see you, dear. Delighted you could make it. Says, I will have a major exam. I need your good energy. Well, the energy is yours. I'm just part of your energy. We are all connected to the universal energy, and that energy is in abundance, and we're all part of it. So when you think about becoming one with the energy of the universe, understand that part of that energy that you want to be one with is you. So you actually want to be one with your own energy, which means you are part of the whole big abundance of energy, and that will not run away from you, and that will not run out, and you can use it anytime you put your mind to it. It's at your disposal. All the energy is for you. You can tap into it. If you understand your connection with the whole ocean of energy that we are living in throughout our life and this journey, as we are part of the universe, all of us. And we have the inheritor, male 16, Ireland. Good day, Mehran. Top of the morning to you, inheritor. I don't know how to say it as you guys say in Ireland, but I just try. And David says, Mehran, 24, Dallas, Texas. I have to study, but I'm dropping by to say hello. Good. Thank you very much for stopping by and giving us your support. Remember, guys, we cannot make this thing happen. And I'm pretty close sometimes to say, oh, the hell with it. It's not going anywhere. Nobody is noticing us. But still, we're hanging in there. So I need your support to make sure that you guys share the videos you like on your social media. Talk about us on Reddit or wherever you can. Get us exposure. And of course, go on my site, mind@seekstruth.com, and pick up the books that you like and look at the table of contents and read the sample chapters that are all there. Just click on it. It'll open up for you and you will see it. And then perhaps you want to talk to me on a Skype for a thing or two. By all means, make an appointment. That's what I do all around the world, all around the week. I mean, from here, but all around the world, all around the week. And of course, you can send me an email of your question in case you can't, you're not in a position, financial position to make an appointment with me for Skype. And as you know, Skype for the time being, every half an hour, I give you half an hour free, and every 1 hour, I give you 1 hour free. So that's one half an hour will become an hour an appointment becomes 2 hours. And it's plenty to get rid of some of your problems and put you on your path to bigger and better things. And on your emails, if you send me an email question, well, there's going to be a small cost, very nominal cost from the site, and then I will record a message for you and email it back to you, or write the message, the response to you, to your email. But mostly I will record and send the message through a recording. And of course, you can see other perks on the site, specifically the breakup cure, the ultimate breakup cure, which is a package of 82 videos to start up with, and more videos are added, and you don't pay for it anymore. It's a subscription for 1 year, and you will have benefits of the discounted Skype consultation for 1 year, and you will also have the mindset that you need to understand to move on to bigger and better things after your breakup, and many other perks that you can see the package on the site. And again, that's what, $198, and gives you lots of things, lots of support to get you out of this rut that you might be sitting in after your breakup. And of course, you can always use the over 1,500 videos that I have on YouTube for free, and it's available to you. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to, but it's there for you to use. Just type in what you feel on the search engine of my YouTube channel, and then you will be rest assured that it'll be bound to be a video or two, or number of them, on the subject that you're questioning after your breakup. And if you're interested in the matters of Psyche, of course, there's a playlist called The Psyche, and I have all kinds of discussions on thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, ego, pleasure, and all these things, and the connections between them all, which will help you to be the mechanic of your own machine and help yourself when you want to understand why you feel the way you do and act and react the way you do in negotiation of your daily lives. Now, having said all that, don't forget you can also reach me for short conversation on Callmart. If you go on Callmart and looking for Mind That Seeks Truth, you will see a page will open out with my picture and explanation that you can talk to me. And if the light is green, that means I'm available. You can click on, it's $1 a minute, and you can always benefit from that low price instead of the Skype if you're in a hurry and you don't want to wait for the appointment to be confirmed and when we connect on Skype. Other than that, hope you're all doing well, and then we'll go on and see what we have here today. For the next hour, I'll be with you guys. Then I have an appointment. I gotta dash out. So we will have a limited number of questions, perhaps. I don't know, 45 minutes or an hour. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens here. So, and Shoaib is here. Hello, dear. And Univ Universal 50 Mail London UK. Hello, Univ. And Leona Kiki. From me, the first like. Oh yeah, good. Don't forget, guys, like the videos that like the live stream, please. Stream, not scream, because we need the exposure. And Aman, hello Aman from Facebook. How are you? Good to see you here. So, all right, let's go for the first question that belonged to Ibsy Ibs. Male 25 UK says, I failed first year this year and I have to redo it again. All right, so you'll redo it again. It's not the end of the world. I don't know whether I should drop out or continue because the fees are expensive and I feel like an imbecile for failing. No, it happens. You probably were distracted and you were giving importance to some other things that they were really not important as much as your studies were. It's all about attention. It doesn't matter how smart you are. If you don't pay enough attention, you won't be able to understand the topics and you won't be able to pass the exam. It's all about attention at the time you put to experience what you're reading, to learn it, not to memorize it, but to learn it. That has a little bit of a finesse to it, to be patient, want to, and for that you need to translate why am I studying? Translate that to what it does to your life once you get all these education that you are seeking for. If you don't translate that, it has no meaning. You constantly say, why am I studying? What for? I can go play, I can do this, I can do that, or that girl or that guy or whatever it is that you guys are into, and you will question that all the time. But if you translate your effort and the reason that you're spending time with that book to what it's going to provide for you, what it's going to be for you in your life, what it means to your life, and the stuff that you want to accomplish, then you'll have a better motivation that you know that you want to pay attention because it's important, because it will do something for you. It's not like I just get a piece of paper. It's something that you want to learn. And forget about the grades and the diploma and all that. Just look at the topic. You've picked up courses that you like. That's how it should be, at least most of them. I know some of them are compulsory. You have no choice on it. You got to take them. But whatever it is, look at the topic. Say, okay, let me see if I can understand this and contribute to it in the class. I want to understand what it says and intellectually deal with it. And then you'll become interested because it becomes part of you and your efforts and initiation to make some sense out of it or put your 2 bits into it. Now, go for it, and don't worry, but this time do a better job and get it done. Get it done the first time. All right. Well, take a smaller load, Ibs. Smaller load, don't have to go full, smaller load, and then get a job on the side. So you will have a little bit money coming in, and you won't feel like, oh, I'm just not, establishing work experience. But at the same time, take shorter load, smaller load of courses during a term, and deal with it that way. You don't have to finish it in 3 years or 4 years. Maybe you finish it in 6 years. Take smaller load, but pay more attention. Not that take smaller load and go play more. No, smaller load so you'll have more time, more attention you can pay to each one of those courses, and perhaps that would give you a little bit more successful results. And Loana, she should be set right now. We talked about her first, I guess. Gavin says, Mehran, I found out my ex-friend told me she loves me, but she need time away from relationship to work on her wounds and find herself. What do you think? I think don't wait for her. You focus on your life, build your life, do your studies, do whatever it is that you planned and we talked about. You stay on your course, steady as she goes. You do what you're supposed to do to build your life and accomplish what you've set out to accomplish, your goals. If time comes that she has done her finding herself and so on and whatever it is that she wants to deal with, and she comes back to you and she expresses genuine interest, you will assess it then. No promises you make to her and no promises you should expect from her. What she said, she may have said something. It may be meaningful, it may not be meaningful. To you, it should be meaningless right now, because what you need is not something to distract you, to give you some kind of false hope or real hope, or distract you from what it is that you want to accomplish. You focus on what your plans are, not that, oh, she may be considering me, so part of your attention is there. No. You will assess her and you will consider her serious when the time comes and she's actually in front of you and talking to you and expressing her emotions and expressions that she wants to express. That's all. Until then, you respect her wishes, give her the space, and respect yourself. Focus on what it is that you want to build and move your life forward. Don't hang around for somebody else's agenda to be fulfilled, and then she will have some time to talk to you as what if it's the anomaly that you've found and your life depends on it. No. So be fine with whatever she wants to do, let her go, And when she's ready, if she wants to come back, if that is really even at that time, maybe now she means it, but maybe when she's found herself, she's not interested. So either way, you should make the decision on your own, not based on what she wants to do. What is it that you want to do? What you want to do? Have a healthy, emotionally and physically healthy life. Focus on your plans and continue strong stride towards your goal. That's what you do. When the time comes, you will decide and see what the reality on the ground is, not pie in the sky. Now, Wookie says, you're my friend for life. Good, wonderful. There's always shortage of good friends, and I could use that good energy, and thank you. But don't forget, friend, promote the channel. I need that activity and energy of you guys to talk about a channel, promote it, whatever it is, your social media, I don't know how you guys do it, Instagram, whatever it is, just do it. We are not found, and I'm getting a little bit antsy. If you guys really want me to be in this thing, then somehow find a way to promote the damn thing. Otherwise, it's just waste of energy. Not enough people know, therefore not enough people watch, therefore not enough finances coming through it, which means it's not a viable business. As much as I love it, we all have to make sure that we'll have our lifestyle taken care of. And if economically is not viable, eventually I will be fading away. And that's the truth. Not that I want to, because this is what I love to do, but I will do it in a different capacity instead of the way I want to do it, to reach more people and have workshops, weekend workshops around the world, travel and meet people and so on and so forth, do seminars and whatnot. But we can't get there if nobody knows us. And if 10 people let 10 people know, and each one of them let 10 people know, before we know it, we've got millions know us. But if you're just coming here and just getting enough to get by, and then that would be like a plant that you have cultivated it, but no nourishment for it, and it will eventually wither and die. So, so let's go to AL. Says, is it normal to find relationship interesting after breakup? You mean with the same person that you broke up, be in relationship again? It's normal because you want to hang on to something that you're used to, the order that you're used to, you're conditioned to like and deal with. But it's not healthy, because if it was supposed to go somewhere, it wouldn't have been broken up. Now that it's broken up, then that means it's broken up. So why do you want to be friend with someone that you were friend, and then boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you broke up and now be friend? Where's it gonna go again? It's already gone as far as it should have, and it was supposed to advance further, but it didn't. So you're starting again? No. It's normal, but it's not advisable, if I had understood your question right. And Gavin says, everyone go like this video now. Do it for Mehran. Yes, Gavin, thank you very much for the vote of confidence. And Inheritor says, okay, we did that. Says 16 Ireland, good day. And David, we saw that. Christina, hello dear. Says, hello Mehran, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Christina. And Univ Universe says, hey, we want to be one with the universe, with the universal energy. So we're going to be one with Satan, God, and one with Exreta too. I don't understand what that is, but anyhow, you are talking about thoughts that have created Satan and God. We're talking about the actuality of existence through the energy that exists and everybody knows that exists, not philosophies that some may or may not agree that exists or doesn't. So those are thoughts that comes through your own making it, through your imagination and thoughts, not necessarily a fact that everybody has enough evidence of it. So therefore, we're leaving that to whoever enjoys whatever their beliefs are. But those are beliefs. We're not talking about beliefs. We're talking about exactly what the science has proven, that the energy of the universe is what gets the universe turning. And we're all part of that. Excuse me. Loana says, from me, the first like. Ah, okay. Wunderbar. And Univis 50 May, London, UK. Thank you. Shoaib says, hello Mehran, I asked you about quitting smoking and I have successfully quit. Aha! Good job. I have successfully quit it. Not everything that feels good is good for you. Yes, my boy. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Many things in this life makes you feel good. But not everything that makes you feel good is good for you. Focus on that. And you will make the right decision when it comes to things such as habits of drinking and smoking and whatever it is that some people might be into. All right. I think in the universe we answered him. And what else do we have here? Shoaib says, Mehran, I would like to ask one more thing. How to not quit the weight loss program and dieting? Aha, same thing. Interpret not sticking with your weight loss program and fitness program. Interpreted what it will do to your health, what it will do to your life, what will you have to deal with when you're older. When you're much younger and you're not at my age, many things is much easier to do, including activities that to keep you fit and so on. But if you do not take care of what you need to take care of, that goes for everything in life. If you do not take care of the things that you need to take care of at the time, at the right time, at the time that you are supposed to take care of it, you will have to deal with that in a harder way later on because it accumulates. If something needs attention and you don't pay attention to it, well, what do you think it goes? Says, oh, well, he doesn't pay attention to me. Let me fix it myself. No, it will stay there and it will become worse, just like a car that is clunking and clunking. You say, oh, it'll be okay. No, it won't be okay. It'll get worse and worse and breaks down and it'll be more cost to it and more inconvenience. Same thing in everything in life. If you don't take care of something that needs your attention, needs to be taken care of, then you will have to deal with something bigger and worse later on. So deal with everything when you have to deal. So if it's about becoming healthy and doing, having your fitness figured out and lose weight, do it now. It becomes more difficult. I lost 26 pounds and I had the will of iron. It wasn't easy. At my age, your activities are somewhat not as much as it was maybe you were 25 years old, but including the diet and what I eat and the exercise that I vamped it up and did more of that and ate proper. For about 8 months I only ate beans and 1 onion and tomato and beans mixed with turmeric, and that was my dinner, and morning was my vegetable protein shake, no sugar, and maybe some berries into it, and spirulina, and maybe some crystallized beet from Germany, and that was my shake in the morning, or maybe 1 avocado, and during the day nothing. So morning that and nothing, maybe some nuts or berries during the day. And then I would go to the gym, and then I would have my beans at, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 o'clock or whenever it was. 2 times a day. Instead of 2,600 calories a day, I had 1,200, 1,400, 1,000, depending on the day. And so I dropped it, including heavy workout. And within about a month, I lost 15 pounds, and the rest 12 pounds, 15 pounds. And the next 5, 6, 7 months, another 10 pounds. And I was just actually laughing at myself because, you know, I've gone down, I don't know how many sizes, I think 4 or 5 sizes on my waist. My old pants, actually, they look like, my goodness, this is how big I was. So you can do it. If I can do it at age 63, for heaven's sake, you can do it. So stick with it and focus on what it does for you if you do it, and focus on what you have to deal with it if you don't do it now. Make it easy for yourself, and then once you do it, it becomes your habit. It's been now, I don't know, about 8 months after I lost the first 15 pounds, and I'm still on the same weight. I was 195, I'm 172 to 174. I fluctuate between these two. So that isn't that bad, is it? And you got to focus on that. And Ib says it was accounting and finance. Oh, I hated both of them. Accounting was so tough for me. I couldn't understand a damn thing about it. But eventually, I passed. Finance was also difficult, but I passed that as well. So now, let's see what we have here. Eva Hope says hi. Hello, Eva. Elizabeth is watching. Hello, Elizabeth. Now let me look for another question here. Okay, let's see. Nikki says hello. Hello, Nikki. Don Diego, my goodness, where have you been? Good day, Mehran. Your live videos always make my day. I'm delighted to hear that. Have a pleasant morning. Thank you, dear. Princeton, where have you been? It says Master Mehran, massacres morning mindset, making many move mountains. May the force always be with you, sir. And may the force be with you as well, my friend. Good to see you here. Gavin says, thank you, Mehran. What we do without you, don't know. And what would I do without you guys? That's the question. And let's see if we have find the right question here. I mean, a question here. One moment. All right, one moment, guys. I gotta take care of something very quickly. Okay, let's see. I don't find any more questions here. Oh, there it is. I think somehow it was glitching. Gavin says, Mehran, why it bothers men so much that if their ex is possibly sleeping with someone else? When women don't care as much if the ex is doing that, they care more about him having feelings for another girl. Well, you know, it's a big question and a good question. And one moment, please. It is very different for men, the feeling they have for their woman. Intimacy is one of the most important things for a heterosexual male, or I guess for anyone, but I'm talking about one type of relationship as you have posed the question. It's how we're programmed in our genes to protect women. And she's not just who she is, she's also everything to us. And when we have the opportunity to get to know that woman and be intimate with her, we are bonding on a level that it is so primitive and it has no logic to it, but we feel responsible for that entity, for that woman. We love her more than we would if we hadn't been intimate with her. It's something that is programmed in us. Perhaps it's supposed to be a way for us to remember how to respect women, how to cherish her, how to take care of her, how never abuse her, to see how important she is, how she makes us feel whole. And for all that, we have this connection feeling and with this possessiveness, not necessarily out of selfishness, but out of duty to protect her, and we think she's only protected by us and not by anyone else. And also, male hormone has always had this rivalry in the old times, caveman times, in regards to women. That's how it was. I can't explain it really. It's nothing logical that I can explain, but that's how we feel about women. And the best thing to do is to turn it into something very positive, to be able to understand, as important as they are for us, it is also important for us to respect their wishes. If we are so bothered by them being with somebody else, that means they're very important to us. And if they're really very important to us, we also should respect their wishes. We also should protect them even from ourselves by being a nuisance to them or trying to manipulate them or possess them. We gotta respect that feeling that we have for them and bring that freedom that they deserve even from us. So, but it does, and there is nothing that I can say about that really. Let's see. TM says, hi Mehran, Timothy here. Hello Timothy, 34 male, check. Met a girl, not my usual type, looks wise, but has all the qualities I look for. Not my usual type, look wise, but has all the qualities. Well, that's all it matters, really. Because even if you find a girl that really looks the way you like, she might not look the same 5 years from now. Then what are you going to do? That's all you got? But you're not having a relationship with the looks. You're having a relationship with the mentality, with the consciousness. So it's a bonus if you guys hit it off all right. There should be a happy medium. You can't have perfect in everything, I guess. And TM says self-respecting, churchgoer, same profession, straight to the point, same dreams for the future. Well, if it suits you, all those credentials, then that's what it matters. Not necessarily going to church means that's a good person, and not going to church doesn't mean it's a good person or a bad person. It has to do with the individual cases. So don't make any of these more important than your interaction with her, with each other, and see how you guys bond on consciousness level. All right. Princeton says, sir, you have shared your thoughts on moving on from the death of loved one. Do you have advice on the struggle of letting go of someone who is in the process of dying? What do I do? You don't have to let go now. Now that person is alive. So be alive with him or her. Think of him as alive. Interact with him as alive. If he or she leaves, then you deal with letting go. Not sooner. Keep your energy flowing to him or her. Mue o mio logare. I think that's what it is. I don't know if it's a name or just a screen name. Says Mehran, 34, male, Ottawa. She reached out mid-June. We met last Friday and still got mixed messages. She's not sure, leaves the door open, cried on my shoulder. After 5 months, no contact. Thoughts? Let her sort it out. Don't make decisions for her. If she has come that far, she can make the last mile as well. It's up to her. Do not fall for this for now. It is nothing concrete. It's a taster. For a taster, don't shell out all the money you have in your pocket. Once you have the food in front of you, then you start investing more. Meaning energy, not money. So right now, she's invested that much, you invested that much. She cried on your shoulder, you were there for her. Don't approach her. Let her be. If she texts you, respond. Short. Don't ask for anything. Just be there for her. Let her make her decisions. Because if she makes a decision, she will have a reason to stick to it. If you help her focus and try to, catapult her toward you or encourage her, she didn't make the decision. She'll always think she was convinced. Don't convince her. Let her convince herself, and let her convince you that she's the right choice for you at this time. Okay, and now we have okay. So Univ says, do you or any relative have any experiences with spirits, ghosts, fairies, or claim to have had any? Well, I gotta ask them. Uni, sometimes you ask questions that is not limited to me. Just make your questions limited to me, and I would be able to respond. Right. Sorry guys, I have this tradition to exchange greetings with my son every day. So I hadn't had the chance to do that, so I had to do it while we're here. Russell says 39, male, UK. I met a woman, congratulations, who I connected with so deeply. How deep? I feel it's rare to meet such a woman who really like me too. Well, it's always an anomaly when they like us, but doesn't mean that should be your evidence to find her qualified. Just because, listen to this, guys. Just because a woman, a girl, likes you, that is not an evidence that she also qualifies to be the right match for you. This is a mistake most of us men make. You're all about hormones and intimacy, and of course you're programmed for that in your genes, and you can't run away from it, and you love it. We all do. But just because a woman pays attention to you, likes you, that doesn't mean that she's also qualified to be with you. Understand that. Same way as it is for women. You like many women during the day. You pay attention and smile and try to get friend with them, get to know them, introduce with them, have a chat with them. So many of them day, because that's what you do. That's what you're programmed to do. You love women and you want to connect with them. But do they think you're qualified just because you like them and you smile at them? No, they go deeper. They want certain things to be a match for them, and you're not accepted as a qualified person just because you like them. But do you do the same thing as they do? No. Suddenly when a woman smiles at you or pays attention to you, you say, she's qualified, she's everything I ever know. It's only one part of it is right, which is she likes you. That's good. But that's not the only thing or the whole thing that you should be expecting from someone who may be qualified to be in a relationship with you. So go a little bit deeper than what you usually think. It's enough. So in other words, you're actually in love with your desire. A woman likes you and you like a woman aesthetically or however, you're turned on or whatever it is. And that's enough for you to think she's qualified. How? All happened in that scenario. You fulfilled, you found something that you desire. And because your desires are very important to you, and you forget and you misunderstand that you are now giving importance to your desire that is seemingly being fulfilled. That doesn't mean that the fact that you have importance for your desire is not the same as having importance for the person that you desire. That person should still have to prove to you if you can have respect and love and compatibility with. To fall into the category of women that you desire, your desire is pursuing, that does not mean the qualification has been complete. Because you're in love with your desire. You pursue your desire. You want to fulfill your desire. And just because somebody falls into that category that makes you desire her, it doesn't mean she's qualified. It just means you're in love with your desire, and someone that you desire finds interesting doesn't mean you're also in love with her. It is your desire that you're pursuing, not necessarily her. She happened to fluff and tickle your desire. But the love here that you think you have for her is the love you have for your desire and to fulfill your desire. That's the love that you make a mistake and you think it's the love for the woman, for the girl. No. For that, you need to get to know her. You guys got to bond on consciousness level. You got to interact and exchange energy and interactions in real life. And then see if you guys fit into each other's expected criteria and standards or not. Then you decide. Otherwise, the initial feeling that you have is the love for fulfilling your desire, which has happened to be focused on this particular woman. All right. Having said that, let's move on to, and we have, I can't read the alphabet, but it says, hello Mehran, 20-year-old from Bulgaria. I've been through a lot in the past months. I've developed panic attacks and stress, and my girlfriend left me in the moment I've most needed her after a 2-year relationship. You didn't need her. You desired her for intimacy. You didn't need her. You have everything you need to be independent and to be powerful and help yourself. Only you got to focus on what is it that you should be connecting with. You think your power comes from other people. You think you should be connected to a woman or someone for you to feel strong. That's fine. But if you don't have anyone to connect with, the power that you're seeking is all out there, available to you abundantly. You just need to know where to look for. That power exists in the energy of the universe, which exists in everything that is in here. You got to bond with that. You got to understand the flow of energy and feel it. It's available. It's not coming just through someone else's interaction with you. It's abundant in the ocean, in the air, in the oxygen, in the trees, in everything that exists. There's an energy that is flowing in and out of them, from end of the universe to the other end of the universe. And you are right here, and these energy constantly pass through you. Connect with the nature and to get your power from the nature, not from some girlfriend or some boyfriend or somebody that you think is detrimental for you to feel good about yourself. Once you get that down pat, then you can approach and make friends and not be dependent on their attention. And if they leave you, you feel crumbled and crushed because your energy level is not dependent on the relationship you have with them. It's just a complementary thing. It's an addition to your life, which is wonderful. And that would be a healthy relationship because you're not so dependent. It's not a conditional for your balance and power to be with someone. But when you think they're the only source of your energy, then guess what? When they leave, your energy leaves. So was it a good source that you were getting your energy from? No. You want a source that is always going to be there. Not a source that comes and goes, and then you go up and down depending on what they like about you, what they don't like about you. So focus on connection with the universe, with the energy, and get that energy from there and not from your girlfriend only. If she's with you, great, gravy, wonderful, wunderbar. If she's not, still okay. You wish her well, you wish yourself well, and know that you can unleash this energy to someone else and interact with someone else because the energy is staying with you, coming from a different source, not them. Now, let's go on. And he says, I'm almost over here. Thanks to you, sir. You're quite welcome. My question is, how can I stop overthinking so much? Well, I have a video that says, what is thinking? Just go on my channel, type in, what is thinking? And then I have another 4-part video about thoughts and consciousness. Explains to you thoughts and consciousness, relationship between the two. And when you do that, you will understand how to stop overthinking. And I think I have a video called How to Stop OCD Thinking. Just go on my channel and search for How to Stop OCD Thinking. And I think that would be helpful as well. And he says, it gives me headaches and I sleep poorly. And also there is a book that I've written called Transient Thoughts and Me. You need to get that book. Go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, click on books, and the printed matter is expensive because shipping is included, but ebook version of it I think is less than $8. I think it's $6 or $7 or less. You get that book, and it talks about transient thoughts. I mean, these are thoughts that appear to your head. You don't know where they come from, why are they there, what do you do with them, do they define you, and all that stuff. Plus, in the meantime, go on my channel and click on How to Stop OCD Thinking. And says, I also feel that my brain is foggy. Any advice? Yeah, perhaps that's what you should be doing, and that could help out. And of course, if still you feel that is challenging, then definitely talk to your doctor. Make sure that you will tell them exactly what you told me, and see what they will suggest to you, because I'm not a doctor. These are the things that I have studied, researched, and these are what I think it can help. So let's go to hello Mark, good to see you here. So let's go to the next question we have here. Juanpa says, Pura vida Mehran, pura vida Juanpa, male 23, Costa Rica. I went out on my second date yesterday. We had dinner and it was fun, but now I'm confused. She told me she usually hangs out with friends and her friends misunderstand the occasion and try to kiss her, and she said that is uncomfortable because she says there has to be signs to try something like that. So with that, I thought she was like advertising me, but then she told, advising you maybe, but then she told me she thinks I'm pretty, handsome, and fun. So I got so much confused. That was the time you should have kissed her, that's all. She's 23, just like me. All right, don't rush it on her. Just give her time. Let her. She's probably the kind of a woman that she likes to make the first move, and don't jeopardize that. Let her be, and let her feel good with you. Treat her well. Don't take advantage of her, or don't think that you just because you're with her you gotta kiss her. She just told you, obviously, that she wants to wait for the right moment, if the right chemistry is there and all that. So let her give you clear clues, clear signals that it is that kind of relationship. Until then, just be who you are. Don't try to please her too much. Don't try to, not be yourself. Be yourself. Women like this who express it that way prefer you to be yourself rather than cater to how they want you to be. No, just be yourself, because that's what she likes about you. Continue that. Don't try to change yourself just to appeal to her and get that kiss. No, just be yourself, and if it's going to be developed into that, it will. You will know it, and she will know it, and she'll give you clear indications. All right. Jesse Schmidt, where have you been, Jesse? 23, female, Netherlands. Says, my mom is bipolar. I always took care of her emotionally. I'm trying to let her go. Do things. I always took care of her emotionally. I'm trying to let her go. Do things for me. What? Hobbies, boyfriend, but I can't enjoy it fully because I think of my dependent mother. Okay, hang on. Oh, I am trying to let her go and then do things for me. Hobbies, boyfriend, but I can't enjoy it fully because I think of my dependent mother. Yes, it's very difficult. You feel guilty because you're having fun and then you know your mother is not. Well, you have a choice. You either dedicate 100% of your time to your mom and forget about yourself. That's a choice. Not a good choice, because if you do that, you eventually start resenting your mom because she's taken away one thing that is the most important thing in your life, which is you. So you got to create a balance. You don't want to resent your mom. So you got to give her enough time to make you know that she's okay. Then you got to have your own life that day. The things that you need to do. Making sure that she's taken care of, and then have a few hours for yourself, and encourage her to see her doctor and be on the medication if she needs to be. Then in that way you know that she can take care of herself a little bit better, and so on. And I'm not sure the living arrangement, if there are other people that can share that responsibility or not. TM says, thanks, Mehran. Mo Lagar says, thank you, Mehran. You're welcome. Univ says, why am I happy with myself? But Mehran says we must look for a partner. Do I really need one? When did Mehran says you must look for a partner? Wasn't it just about a few minutes ago I said you got to get your energy and real connection with the nature, and then you can choose when the right partner shows up, if you want or not, assess it then. So, Uni, are you listening to what I'm saying, or are you just trying to introduce me in a different light, which is not the light I'm trying to be under? Anesthesia says, 30, female, Germany. Guten Tag, Anesthesia. Wie geht's heute? After 9 years of an on and off relationship, my ex-boyfriend broke up with me and immediately started dating another woman. It's not like that. he probably had that woman lined up, not immediately after you. How do I stop imagining him having a better life with her? Who gives a shit if he's having a better life? Focus on if you're having a better life. And obviously you are having a better life. Because why would you want to be with someone who has actually broken up with you and had created another relationship before breaks up with you? And because it's not going to happen right away. And even if it did, why would you want to be with someone who broke up with you and is with somebody else, and to consider that that would be a good life for you? No, you don't want a partner who is not committed to you and dedicated to you. So if he's not, then why would you think that you care to be with that person? Because obviously that's not the right person. You will be happy when you're with the right person. And until that comes up, you will be happy with the only right person that you can find, which is you. So focus on your plans, focus on your goals, enjoy your life, and be critical about accepting someone who doesn't meet your qualifications. So you got to see if the next person is actually meeting your qualifications and standards, and then gauge them that way, and then decide if they're good enough. And as long as they are, okay. When they're not, they're no okay. You cannot think about this guy just because at one time you guys were lovey-dovey and everything was good, that the guy who was good and lovey-dovey has left you. No, a different guy left you, meaning he is no longer that guy that you had good time with and trusted him and was a good match for you. He has changed. Since he has changed, he's no longer who he used to be, and who he used to be is what you liked. Therefore, he has changed, and therefore you do not like his new person. Therefore, you should have broken up with him, and you should be happy that he's broken up, because he is not the kind of person or the person that you used to think was qualified. He's changed. If he's changed, why should you still like it? So, move on. He's no longer qualified. That's how you should think of him. And don't give a damn if he's having a good life. Who cares? He was not suitable for you, so he can go and live any way he wants. Jeremy says, hey, it's Jeremy, 21, male, Oregon. Oh, Oregon, where I went to school. Jeremy, you know, I don't know if we talked about it or not. Lewis and Clark is where I went to college. And in Lake Oswego, Capitol Hill. And there we go. Jeremy's talking to Anastasia. Good. Kriti Shukla. That's the first timer, I believe. Is it? Kriti, I've heard Kriti before, but Shukla is the first time I see your last name, I guess. Says, hi, Mehran. Hope you're well. Thank you, Kriti. 24, female, India, going through a rough breakup, 6 months now. I'm a person who can't hold grudges. Good. You're free. I need to forgive. What's there to forgive? It's just differences. It's like saying, this food is not tasty to me. Because it's not tasty, it's doing something bad to me, so I gotta forgive it. It's just different. You don't like it, put it aside. Same thing. You find a partner is not suitable anymore. Maybe it was at one time, but no longer, then, and he's done wrong things or bad things to you, whatever, as far as cheating on you or breaking up with you or whatever. So what's there to forget? Just say, well, that's not suitable for me. If it's not suitable for me, I put it back on the rack. If you go to buy a suit or clothes and you try it on and it's not the right size, what do? You don't have to forgive it. It's just the wrong size. I put it back on the rack. I don't want it. Not suitable for me. Same thing. Somebody's behaving bad, not good, doesn't treat you right, in whatever form or shape, put it back on the rack. Don't need to forgive. Just say, that's not good for me. I don't want it. So, but forgiving an ex seems morally wrong. How do you forgive? I don't need to forgive anyone. If they don't qualify, I move away. I don't want to have anything to do with them. What's there to forgive? Why should I forgive? Why? In fact, I don't want to forgive. The hell with them. I want to remember why I don't want them. But what I do is I don't think of them. I move on forward with life. Look at the bright sides of life and opportunities out there. I don't squeeze life into one person and one experience that wasn't good. I simply move that person out of the field of my vision and out of my world. I disqualify him to be part of my circle, part of my world. I focus on the bigger picture, which is the world with so many opportunities and so many wonderful women, some wonderful people out there. And that's what you should do. You're focusing on this one that is not good. I'm saying the one that is not good no longer is good or somehow doesn't measure up anymore. You should turn your focus to what is good. Not keep looking at this, I gotta deal with this, I gotta, it's not good for me, but I gotta forgive it. What forgive it? Just, kick it out of your mind and move on with your life. Forgive what? What's there to forgive? It's just not suitable. That's it. Yeah, Gavin, I know. It's all right. Juanpa says, Mehran, something funny about that date I've had is that I told you I didn't want to talk about, and you said, talk her about tea. And I thought it was a joke, but when I went out with that girl, I ordered tea, and she told me she have never met someone that drinks so much tea. She said she likes green tea. So on our second date, I found 2 little packages and gave them to her. Haha, tea became a good conversation topic. You really are so wise. And I didn't believe we could talk about tea. I'm sorry, I will trust you forever. Thanks, Pura Vida, Mehran. Pura Vida. Yeah, there is so magic in tea, you can even make it a conversation piece. Anastasia says, thank you so much, Mehran. Your words really mean a lot to me. Good, sehr gut. Enjoy your life. Don't let it go to waste by these thoughts and thinkings of nonsense. You are the master of your life. Go on, explore the world. There's more than one people out there, whether you had a relationship with them or not. Gavin says, Mehran, what's tour tip for men to attract female? Tour tip. Your top tip that you use in your life. My top tip is just energy. I don't do much. I simply am trying and always like to be one with the nature, be transparent with the nature, focus on the energy of the nature that flows. Intention is good. Nobody feels any harm intended energy from me. And that attracts people. So I get to know friends, women who would feel a conversation would be appropriate. And then it goes from there. So just focus on your life, focus on your energy, focus on extending good ki, good energy to the universe, to nature, to people. People who are good to you. And the ones who are not, shun away, go away, don't be in touch with them. And simply keep expanding on that feeling of contentment with the universe, oneness with the flow of the energy of the universe, and being in connection with that, so you won't need anything. When you don't need anything, because you're getting all that power and energy and stability from a source that is always there, like the universe, the energy, the nature, then you're walking your life wherever you're doing without this need. You know how you walk around and you constantly looking, having a need to meet a girl, want a girl, see if I meet someone, trying to impress, get attention. These are needs. When you don't have those needs, people are attracted to you, because when you don't have the need, you don't extending a certain kind of energy that makes them feel you want something. It's like someone who says, can you spare some change? You kind of shun away. But if nobody wants anything from you, you kind of feel it's a safe place. So when you have an energy that is coming abundantly from a source that is not dependent on your need of something from other people, then other people feel that energy is pure and they don't feel threatened or that you're needy or they have to spend anything with you. And the fact that you don't need anything, it shows. And when that shows, they're attracted to you and they want to get to know you. And they talk. And you guys talk and you'll find if you have things in common. So that's basically my secret. I don't do anything. I just extend good energy to the nature, and it's bound to hit people as well and affect their lives, and don't need anyone. Don't need anything. And if you did like someone, you express it if it's appropriate, and if it wasn't reciprocated, you didn't need it. You just were interested in it. That's fine. But then you go on, because your whole life wasn't based on their reciprocation. Your connection is with the actual nature and universe. So you have no need, even if they're not interested. You're not hurt. You keep going because you're powerful. That power will always be with you, and you will ride on that power. So other people's lack of interest in you or not reciprocating doesn't bother you. You just keep going until someone who actually appreciates the quality that you bring in and is smart enough to see that quality, that's the one you will pay attention to. All right. All right, guys. Looks like we have touched all the questions, and thank God, because I gotta go. It's the right timing. And so it's time for me. Did I answer everything? Yeah, I did. This one too. Okay, good. So, okay, guys, it's time for me to say I love you all. Thank you very much for giving me time to be with you and share some points of views here and there with you. Don't forget to promote the channel. Don't forget to like the live stream before you go. And don't forget to share the videos that you like on your social media, and check my site, mind@6truth.com. Make an appointment on Skype if you want to talk about a thing or two with me, and I'll be always there for you when you need me. Talk to you guys soon. Be good to yourself, to the others, and hopefully talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.